back to Learning to Be Prepared. My name is Jeremy, and today I just wanted to share with you a project I've been working on. Now, most of you know that for my EDC pack, I carry either the Falconer 27 or the Trident 20 Gen 2. But for the last few weeks, I've been watching videos on YouTube of people doing reviews on the Mobius 2.0 and the Toiletry 2.0. So I decided I wanted to give the Mobius 2.0 a shot. I wanted to see what I could do with it to set up an EDC bag. So today I want to show you my version of the Mobius 2.0 is how I've been carrying it as an EDC bag for about the last 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm pretty excited about it and I hope you enjoy it. Okay everyone, so this is my version of the Mobius 2.0. So this is not a review of the pack, although I do hope to do a Mobius 1 versus a Mobius 2 comparison very soon. But today I just wanted to go ahead and show you how I've set this up. As I mentioned in an introduction, I think, I've been working on this for about 3 weeks and I've gone through a lot of different setups. So what I've got here is how I will likely be carrying this for a little bit longer until I either go back to the Falconer 27 or the Trident 20. So let's go ahead and get started. You'll notice that on the bag, I've done a few things that just made it more personable for me. To begin with, I put a morale patch on top and 2 morale patches on the front. Starting over here, what I did is I took a 4x6 medical pouch and I attached it with some molly sticks. And this is just a basic first aid kit. I'll show you kind of what I have in here. Basically, I just have literally basic first aid with some gloves and stuff in here. This is not a trauma kit, just a basic first aid. So I'll go ahead and close this up. Right behind here is another zipper pouch. What I have put in here, as you can see, is all my tactical pens that I use throughout the day, along with my Sharpie. And then right through here, I have my Write in Your Aim pad. So I can just show you. Those are just the items that I currently have in that pocket. More or less, they're writing utensils. On the other inside pocket right here, right in here, there you go, I basically just have my EDC lights. And a lot of times I will take one of these and put them in my pocket. Just like you've seen in my Trident 20 setup, I don't need 3 flashlights, but it's kind of a hobby of mine, so I have all 3 of them in here for the time being. Moving around to this side of the pack, I've added you probably heard them called drop pouches. For VanQuest, they're called isopods, and this is the small. Now, the reason I put this on here is because when I come home from work at night, I can set this on the table, open up the pouch here, I can put in the items from my pockets, my lunch money, a couple of sets of my keys, my other set of keys, and my regular wallet. I can just put everything in here, and that way in the morning when I get ready to leave, if need be, I can just pick up the bag and go. And then when I get ready, I normally do put these in my pockets beforehand. So once I just get everything back out, this is just an extra little pin light. Okay, so once it's empty, this actually just folds back up very neatly. And it's closed back up and out of the way. So that's kind of what I like to do to keep all of my EDC stuff together. Behind here in this pocket, I actually just have a small bottle of the hand sanitizer and a little cologne because I work very long shifts and it's nice to freshen up a bit. On top of the Mobius here, I've been using my little Rich Works pouch, and I have a bunch of individually wrapped glass cleaners in here. I have my hearing aids. As you guys know, I work at VanQuest. I just started working VanQuest about full-time I'd say about 3 weeks ago. And that actually came about because I used to review a lot of their products on my own, and they happened to find some of those reviews, and it just kind of worked out how the Lord worked it out that I was able to go to work for them after speaking with them and getting to know those guys. And then I also have a couple S hooks, and these came from an idea that got to go prepared on YouTube. A fireman friend of his showed him that S hooks can be used to put in a door jamb, so that when you close the door, the S hook keeps it from closing all the way. And so if it's an automatic door or a fire door and you need to get back into the door, you can put one of these in there. Or in law enforcement, you can put these in a door jamb so that either other officers know that you've gone through that door or that it won't close behind you. And that's all I have in this top pouch. Looking more at the front here in this top zipper, I keep it very basic because I like it to lay flat. So one thing I have in here is one of those receipts that have like a free food item if you do the survey. So I want to keep that in here so next time I go through a drive-thru I can grab it. And I keep my earpiece right in here just like this because it makes it very easy to grab it and go. There's one pocket behind here, and this is supposed to be a concealed carry pocket, but I keep my gloves on here, and that's for the most part what I keep in there. Now remember guys, this is not a review of this pack. This is just a EDC dump, if you will, for what I've chosen to set this bag up as. This is actually, as I mentioned earlier, it's a project that I've been working on for about 3 weeks. And I may even keep this set up as a secondary EDC and keep everything, keep a regular EDC set up in either the Falconer or the Trident. In this compartment here, just undo that little flap there and roll that back. This front pocket, because I might or might not have a sweet tooth, I like to keep some Tic Tacs and a few rolls of Breath Savers. I like to keep those in here because this lays flat. Now, what I'm about to show you in here is probably about the third thing I've done to kind of change up this bag a little bit from the typical Mobius. One was adding my medical kit, the other was adding my drop pouch. But I did one mod to this bag that actually doesn't come with it, but I thought it was pretty awesome and a great way to store some things that ordinarily you wouldn't be able to do. So as we open up this little pocket, this little flap is made to just do like that. Ordinarily this pocket is just shot cord zigzagging back and forth where you can put things under it. But what I've done here is I took one of VanQuest's mole air panels and I undid the shot cord that is kind of tucked under here. It's normally just running up through this black panel right here, zigzagging as I mentioned. So I took it off. I put the mole air panel here, and then I tied the mole air panel down with that shot cord. So it gave me this mole air panel that I can either stick things to with Velcro, or as you can see, I've made little holders for things like my cigarette lighter. You know, I don't smoke, but I have it in there for EDC purposes. And I keep an extra thing, a blip balm, a little small flashlight. This is what I usually keep in my pocket, but I wanted to leave it in here just to show you all the different things you can put on here. And I have a pocket knife that I've been EDCing lately, and then I have my little water tool in case I need to turn on a faucet somewhere that didn't have a handle on it. So this is one of the mods that I did to the bag that I really like. Then right on the top here, I keep my Leatherman, the Leatherman bits. I have them put just back to back right here, just like that. A pair of clippers, and also a couple of glow sticks. In the back here, I have my duct tape and my handkerchief. In here, I have a set of keys. I only use these once a week, but I keep them in here so that when I go to that particular job, I always have them. So this is everything that I have in the front section here. So I'll close this back up. And then in here, this is the main pocket. There you go. There's a pocket in the back, in the front, and then the bottom. So what I have in here, in the very back slip pocket right here, I have one of my toiletry kits, which you can see a video on, which is a great EDC item. And I should have a second one in there. There it is. And that's all that I keep in that slip pocket. Then there's another one just like that right here. In this one, I actually just carry a bunch of extra wet ones. And then my mini salt and pepper pack, which I have a video on how to make these as well. Not that it's a brain surgeon device that you have to make, but it's a neat little thing to keep with you. Now you can't tell a lot because the top one is the color black and it blends in, but I have 3 organizers stuck in the bottom. Now, as many of you know, in my regular EDC pack right now, I'm using the VanQuest EDC or PPM Huskies, but for this kit, I've actually changed them to the PPM Slims, and this one is just going to be a smaller version of the electronic stuff that I have in my regular EDC bag. The next one is a second PPM Slim, and this is also a gummed down version of my battery kit. I have extra 18650s, or 18650s, yeah, for a couple of my tactical lights, and then some AA's and AAA's right in here. A lot of these are miniature kits of what I have in my regular EDC kit. And then I have another organizer, and again, it's a PPM Slim, and this is where I keep my quarters and my backup cash. And guys, this is what I have in my VanQuest. I got something stuck in there. There we go. This is what I keep in my VanQuest Mobius, and this is just some things that I did to set it up. Also, I just added a grim lock right here, just in case I wanted to attach something to that throughout the day or as I'm trying to carry something extra. Okay everyone, so thanks for watching my version of EDC setup for the Mobius 2.0. Just to recap, this is a project I've been working on about 3 weeks, and I don't expect this to be my main EDC but for a couple of months, because I'm already anxious to get into another bag and to try setting that up and seeing what I can come up with on new ways of organizing it, and maybe to see if there's any modifications I might be able to make to it. I mentioned earlier in the video as well that I do work for VanQuest now. I've been working full-time for about 2 to 3 weeks, I think, and I'm very excited about that. But I want to mention that to you in this video since it's a VanQuest product. I'm not trying to sell the bag to you, but I want to show you what I like about it and how I set it up for my EDC, and to maybe give you some ideas for your bags. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I always appreciate your support, and I hope you come back to watch more videos.